Hey y'all. As you can tell, it's just me today. Mike had some other things that he was doing, and he needed a break, I think. So here I am, just by myself. It's been me and Stella in the office this morning. We went and did fish club this morning. Mike did go help me with that, but then he had some other stuff that he was doing. He had some guys here, and so they're doing their thing. And I told him that I would just go ahead and do the live, and I'm going to stay with where we've been, and that's in James 1. And we've read through from verse 2 through verse 4. I'm going to go over that real quick. Dear brothers and sisters, when trouble of any kind comes your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow. For when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing. That's powerful, and we've talked about it yesterday and Tuesday, and we had Brother Ben on with us on Monday, which was a blessing to be able to see Ben and talk with him. And in James chapter 1, verse 5, it says, if you need wisdom, ask our generous God, and he will give it to you. He will not rebuke you for asking. So many times when we're in the throes of trouble, we don't think about asking God for the wisdom that we need to show us the way out of what we're in. And he is right there waiting for us, and is just a prayer away. Lord, help me. He's right there, ready to give us the wisdom that we need to get us through whatever trial or tribulation has come up against us. Some days it's hard to see that when you're in the throes of trouble. It's been a really difficult couple of weeks. We've talked about it. We talked about it yesterday, and we talked about it, or Mike mentioned it in church on Sunday. My daughter got some pretty terrible news. But through it all, I have been deep in prayer. Lord, what do I do? How do I help my child? What do I do? And I have been feeling sorry for myself because I don't know how to help her. But I've been surrounded by people. I got a card this morning in the mail. I got a text message this morning telling me, that we're praying for you and we love you. At Fish Club, I got a hug from a teacher, and, hey, I'm praying for you, and all of that. I'm surrounded by good people, and that's only because of God, and that's only because I have asked him for the wisdom that I need. And not only is he giving me wisdom, he's putting people in my place that will encourage me. And that's just what I want to encourage you in that. Times are hard. Times are very difficult. There's so much coming up against us. There's so much coming up against the church. There's so much coming up against his people. And if we don't stand strong, and if we don't stand firm during these trials and tribulations, we're going to fall. We're going to fail. And that's not an option. Failing is not an option for God. He doesn't want to see us fail. He doesn't want to see us fold. He wants to see us grow, and he wants to see us standing strong after the battle. So today, even when you are facing one of the toughest moments of your life, it may be, you may have just gotten some devastating news. Know in that trial that God is waiting for you to ask for the wisdom of how to get through that trial. He's there. He's going to place people in your path. He's going to be with you. He's going to grow with you. He's going to grow you through it, and he's going to encourage you. Allow him to do that. But moreover than that, allow people to help you. Allow those that are around you to surround you and to love on you and to encourage you and to give you the hope and the help that you need. It's hard. Some of us, I'm a fixer. I want to fix things. I want to do things. There's just some things we can't fix. We just have to trust Jesus, and that's what I'm doing. I'm trusting him. If you have not listened to the song, God is in the Story, I encourage you to listen to that. If you're going through a trial, if you're going through a tribulation, go listen to that. Just Google it. Go listen to that Go listen to that song. It is a mighty, powerful song. It talks about God being in your story. He's in the highs and the lows. He goes before you. He's in the details, and he is in the details. He's already working it out for you. So stand strong, stand firm in your faith. And as your faith is being tested, stand firm in that. Allow people to encourage you. Allow people to love on you. Allow people to pray over you. Allow people to do those things. Sometimes we get so hard-headed that we can handle everything ourselves, especially mamas. We've done it for so long. We've handled everything for so long that we just think that we can do it all ourselves. And we can't. We cannot. We need that support system. We need those people that God has placed in our lives. So allow them to come around you, to surround you, and to love you. Because God will speak wisdom through other people. They will give you wisdom. He will send the right person in your path at the very right time. Some days you don't think that there's anybody in your corner, but even in those days, God's in your corner and he's the only one that you need. And if there is nobody else in your corner, he's still the only one that you need. So hold fast to him. Let go of all that's weighing you down, all the burdens, all the things that are weighing you down, and get a new grip. Get a new grip, even if it's just the hem of his garment. Get that grip and hold on to it and know that God has you. He has you where you're at for a purpose. He has you going through this season for a reason. And he's going to walk you through it. And if we will keep our focus on him and give him all the glory as we walk through this hard season, because that's who deserves the glory, then he is going to bring us out on the other side, and we're going to be so much better off than we ever thought possible, because that's the kind of God that we serve. We serve a God who says, if you need wisdom, ask, and I will not rebuke you for asking. Even if we think, well, I've read the Bible 150 times, I should know his word. And every time that I read his word, every time I dive into it, every time I get deep, deep into it, I see something new. I can read a verse, the same verse 150 times, and that 151 time it jumps out and it speaks something totally different. So don't give up. Don't give in to the pressure. Don't give in to what the devil is telling you. Don't give in to what the enemy is trying to come up against you. Don't do that. Do not give in. Stand strong. Be strong, and know that the Lord is walking with you. And all you have to do is just reach out, and his hand's already there waiting for you. So thank you all who were here last night serving with our youth. I know the security team was short last night. Everybody seems to be off or having to work or not. Whatever the reason is, we were a little bit short there, but we still handled it and didn't have any troubles. Men's meeting had a great meeting on Tuesday. That's growing. If you know of a man that doesn't like to attend church, doesn't want to be a part of church, have him come to the men's meeting on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock, and he will receive a blessing, I promise. There is nothing else going on. We did Fish Club this morning. Whoa, we had a great group of kids, and Mrs. Moore spoke to them, and she talked about the struggles that she had of trying to prepare something for Fish Club. And the Lord just kept telling her, tell my children I love them. Tell my children I love them. And that's so important, that we need to understand that when we can't love ourselves, he loves us. And he is giving us the strength that we need. So nothing through the weekend. Sunday we have regular services, 9 and 11. You know, our services have been so powerful lately. I pray that you will just come out and receive the blessing that the Lord has for you. Come expecting a miracle, come expecting good things, because they're happening. The Lord is moving in mighty, mighty ways. I would ask that you just pray for our services. Start praying for them now. Pray for every person that walks through that door, every person that occupies a chair, and especially pray for our pastor. Ask the Lord to strengthen him to fight this battle, to go through, to have the right word, to have the right mindset, to be the speaker that he needs to be. The anointing is heavy on him, and I just pray that you would just lift him up in prayer the next couple of days as he prepares for Sunday's message. So I pray that you all are having a wonderful week. The weather today is much better. It's much cooler. It's not going to last from what they say, but it is, at least today, it is cooler. I walked out this morning and was like, ooh, should have put on a long sleeve shirt and some leggings. Sorry, Stella heard something. There's nobody here, but she thinks she hears something. But I should have put on a long sleeve shirt and leggings this morning. But what a glorious day. And, you know, that's just how the Lord works. He gives us good days. Some days are rougher than others, but hang in there. You're going to make it through this, I promise. If you will hold the hand of Jesus, he will hold your hand, and he will not let you fall. So hang in there. I don't know all of the things that Mike says. I know I'm here every day and I hear them every day, but I always forget them. So you can have calm in your chaos, and it's Christ over crisis. Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday or Thursday. Enjoy the day. If you're out and about tonight, Sheridan Bateman is performing tonight at the Creek County Fair. If you want to go check her out, she does trick riding. And if you want to go check her out, that would be great. She attends our church. Her and her mama sing on our praise team, and they do a great job. But Sheridan is performing tonight at the Creek County Fair. So if you're out and about 7 o'clock, go by the Creek County Fairgrounds. It's right there on Highway 66, and enjoy that performance. I hope to see each and every one of you on Sunday, because yes, you can get a blessing by watching us on Facebook, but there's nothing compares to being in that room, being in that sanctuary, hearing that word, hearing the prayers going up, seeing the people healed, seeing the people delivered. Just know that being here in person is just so much better than online. So if you can make it, we hope to see you on Sunday. Have a great, great Thursday. Love y'all.